Good morning, Salam. I hope that you are well. It's been a couple of weeks since I picked up the camera, so I wanted to make a little bit of an autumny vlog today, which I know is so cliche because what everyone is doing on YouTube right now, but you know what? I absolutely love watching them because it is my favorite season, which is also so cliche, but it is just true. It is just a nice, cozy season. I love the colors of autumn. I love that kind of slow feeling of starting to hibernate a little bit. Although I will say that a lot of people say, oh, I really like, the autumn days when it's raining and you can just stay inside and it's cozy, but no. I like the blue sky, crisp days where the trees are just on fire with like oranges and yellows and browns. Unfortunately, it is not like that today. It is a dull day today, but it is okay. I've actually got a little pink hydration drink here in my autumn cup. I went a little bit OTT with decorations. Well, not OTT. I just bought some decorations, basically autumnal decorations and cups in August, because obviously all the shops had them in August, and we had a couple of days in August where it felt very autumnal, so I did get sucked into going to like Matalan. I think I said in another video actually, and I bought a few autumnal pieces, like this little pumpkin cushion as well, and then this little drink, and then this is actually this pumpkin one. Oh, I got my, okay. And then this little pumpkin one, which I've got my cup of tea in, is from last year, and it's actually a really nice cup to drink out of. But anyways, yes, I'm going to make a little autumny vlog of the next couple of days, inshallah. I actually wanted to film this vlog last week, but in some ways I had too much going on last week that I already felt overwhelmed by my week, and then on top of filming it just kind of felt very overwhelming. But then as it happened on Wednesday, once we'd been swimming with the baby, he just started like projectile vomiting. So the next couple of days turned quite quiet in the end. So I was like glad, okay, I'm glad I didn't do like a weekly vlog, because then it actually turned quiet. And then I was going to start the vlog on Sunday because we were going to go to like a pumpkin farm. And then one of my stepsons and my husband were ill all weekend as well. But then yesterday, which was also Wednesday, a week after the baby got sick, I started to feel sick and was not very good yesterday afternoon and evening, and I still don't feel great now. I just had like some white toast butter for breakfast and just hoping it kind of stays still, and just, you can tell I'm a bit sick because I've gone for a tea over a coffee. Usually I have to have a coffee in the morning, but I felt like a little cup of tea in my pumpkin mug will kind of help me feel a little bit better, hopefully. I do have plans to go to the pumpkin farm this afternoon, so if everything is feeling well, I'm feeling good, the baby's feeling good, we will do that. And then tomorrow, I think it's a quiet day. Saturday, meeting up with some friends, and then on Sunday we're actually going to London, which I'm going to film in a separate vlog. So I'm not exactly sure what this video is going to bring, but that is okay. And the baby is asleep, which is great, but I just realized I left my phone in his room, and usually I would get it, but I don't want to risk waking him up. And you know what, because I don't really feel that well, I'm just going to have a little bit of a TV moment. So what am I going to catch up on? I'm going to catch up on what I've been watching. The Summer I Turned Pretty. I am so late to the party with The Summer I Turned Pretty. I know that the last season has just finished and I am halfway through the second season. I completely binge watched the first season. It was so good. I'm like struggling to get into the second season now, but I feel like the third season will be good because people were talking about it all this summer. So that's my current binge watch, and I do want to get it done because I think like Selling Sunset's starting again soon. I'm really hoping Dubai Bling will come out in, like, now it's autumn, winter, they'll bring out some better shows. And let's get on with The Summer I Turned Pretty. Doors opening. We've just come to Salford Quays shopping centre, which is pretty dead to be honest. But anyways, this was not on my plan or agenda for today or this week or anytime soon. But we are here because, as you might have just seen, we went to the Libyan consulate to get the visa for me and the baby, which is very exciting. So I'll talk more about that later. But basically my husband then had a meeting and he needs to sit somewhere for an hour. So he's in the car for an hour. I said, let's just quickly come here so me and the baby can have a walk around. I need to get something to eat because I've actually not eaten since like yesterday lunchtime properly. But I am feeling so much better now, which I'm so thankful for. The baby needs to sleep, but I'm not sure that's looking likely either. Right now he's just obsessed with this camera. But yeah, we'll chat later. The pumpkins is not going to happen today either, so I'm going to hopefully rearrange for this weekend. Inshallah, we'll see. It is a grey day in Manchester though today. This is like, I feel like very Manchester day. This is a Manchester day, isn't it? Yes. To be fair, it is quite nice to walk around Salford Quays, like the outside bit. One thing that we do like about Salford Quays, and the reason that we do tend to come here, is for cargo market. So they have an inside market and it's full of food stalls. They have Beatty, which is the Palestinian one, and like so many other places. They have like an Ethiopian place, Jamaican, obviously Italian, like pretty much everything that you could think of is inside there, which is really, really good. I thought I'd go for this because I've heard about it but I've never tried it before, so something a bit different, and it's super nice and quiet here on a random Thursday afternoon. We are nearly home and we're going to go and see our new house, so I'll show you the update now as long as the rain holds off for the next couple of minutes. We have 2 Libyan visas because we are going to Libya inshallah in a couple of weeks time. It is going to be a trip to see family for a wedding, so we're not going to be seeing as many sites. I've been told to keep
embrace the chaos.
I've been told to embrace the chaos of family life in Libya, and to manage my expectations as to how much we're actually going to see, because it is really a trip to see family. So we're going to be at home like a lot, I think, and like evening parties and things. But we are going to try and see some of the old city, the museum. I checked the museum actually is open.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the museum in Tripoli is open, but I don't think we're going to get to like the beach, or definitely not going to get into the desert. No, I'll save that for another trip I think. But yeah, so we got the visa. We did it through a family sponsor visa, mine and the babies, because Libya does do tourist visas now. There is an e-visa website, but it takes like 20 to 25 days for it to be approved, and then you have to enter within 30 days. I can't really give any experience on that because I didn't use it, but yeah, we just went to the consulate and we got it all sorted within a day, which was really good. We didn't take our phones in, they take them off you at the door, so I couldn't take any photos, but it was cute because the baby was just like running around, but the staff in there, everyone was really good, and yeah, it was really, really quick and easy. So if you do get sponsored and you have to go to the consulate, then it is a good option. It is really good to have that option in Manchester as well. There is the embassy, Libyan embassy in London, but in Manchester we have the consulate because there are the most Libyans outside of Libya in Manchester. Is that correct?
Yeah,
that's correct.
Libyans live outside of Libya
Is in Manchester. So the thing is, well, yeah, there's no direct flights to Libya, is there really, even from London?
Used to be, but
there used to be, yeah, there's not anymore. So we have booked to go via Istanbul with Turkish Airlines. If you did see my vlog a couple of weeks ago, we had a big poster in our house and we were basically looking at the flights to get to Libya. We thought we might have to get 3 flights, but in the end we decided to go via Istanbul, which does mean 2 longer flights, which I was trying to avoid with the baby. But it is what it is. This was the best option, and at least we don't have to worry about like changing our luggage in between, like Turkish Airlines and Istanbul Airport. We'll sort all of that out, and we have got an evening flight, so we're hoping we do get some sleep, and I am hoping to vlog that trip a little bit as well. I don't know how much I'll be able to vlog, but like when we go out into the city and things like the old town, old city, and bits, and the journey, I think we'll vlog maybe on the way home, because we are flying at night time on the way there. so the way home is during the day, which might be a bit more crazy with the baby, and like, yeah, we'll film that, I'm sure. Okay, the rain held off and the baby is asleep, and he's been dropping his afternoon naps really badly at the moment, so it is the afternoon and he's having a nap, which is good, although I do love putting him to bed at like 6:30, so it will have to be a bit later today. But behind me is the updates on our house. So as you can see, we've got the joists and the floorboards in now, so that's really kind of like showing us how high our ground floor is going to be, and they're just starting to build up at the back as well. We can see here just how big our windows are going to be, and then our doorway in here. We just have a look. It is really cool now. I feel like we can really picture, okay, this is the hallway. Obviously we're going to have the stairs up here, but you can really picture the space. Although, like we keep saying, it does just feel so weird when, you know, empty spaces feel so much smaller than what they are. Like if you take all of the furniture out of a room, you think like, oh, this is a small room. And this is kind of what we're getting here, even though we do know it's big, because we keep comparing it to our current house and we're like, wow, that's big. This is obviously going to be our big kitchen, diner, living area. I won't do a full show around because I've kind of done that before anyway. But let's see the back. Well, Abdurrahman right now is doing the drone. He's got some really good drone shots, so I'll actually do a drone right now of what it looks like. And then let's pop around the back because they've actually been building up that back wall at the first floor level. The back of the house is going to be rendered, so that's why we've got the breeze blocks in here rather than the other red bricks. But yeah, what they've been doing the last couple of days is just working on this top bit, which is basically, this is our bedroom window, and then we've got the 1, 2, 3 boys' bedroom windows. That's super cool. Obviously, with this being a bungalow beforehand, obviously we've knocked so much down, we've built it all back up, which has all been very, very exciting. But I do feel like the next stage, when we're actually building up that second floor, is going to be the most exciting phase, and we actually seeing the house rise up, because of course that's not how we've seen it before. Even though, to be fair, in the past the roof was very large, and obviously it did have a dormer second floor in there as well, but it was just smaller. But actually seeing a proper first floor with no dormer windows is the kind of really exciting bit, I think. Oh, I guess with something like this, every next step is exciting, right? I haven't actually been up here before, so I'll do it for the video. So right now we will be in one of the boys' bedrooms with the windows. It's really cool now to see this outline.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I didn't have a chance to look.
I know, that's what they did today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just saying this is so low, which is what we wanted. But I didn't want windows all the way to the floor because I hate it when people have like mess and stuff. Really large windows, but we didn't want to have them all the way to the floor because people hate it when you can just see everything, like boxes and everything against the window. So this way we have a little bit of wall, so we can put some nice boxes or a little seat or just nothing, but at least it just won't be like toys shoved up against the window.
Yeah.
Got these really nice trees at the back. And although this willow tree is a bit of a pain because it drops a lot of things, and we already cut one willow tree down, didn't we?
Yeah.
We have decided to keep it because it just blocks next, like the people's house across there, like so well. And it does drop quite a bit in winter, but it's still, yeah, it still covers quite a lot. And in summer, it just completely covers the houses and gives us this like total privacy. What's going on here? Saturday. I had good intentions of starting this part of today's vlog in the car on the way to Kenyon Hall Farm, and then I thought I'd do a little wrap up afterwards. But the reality is that we spend the majority of time in the car singing renditions of Wheels on the Bus so that the baby will calm down and hopefully sleep. It's only 12:30, but I feel like we've already lived a whole day today and I'm in need of a rest, which isn't going to come. So we're going to push on instead. I'm just going to make us a little bit of lunch. The baby didn't really have a good nap, so yeah, good luck to me for the rest of the day. But this morning was really nice. I made it third time lucky this week. Oh, hello baby, you okay? Oh, bismillah. I'm just gonna make us some eggs, okay? Yeah, essentially if you are in the northeast area, like around Manchester, Cheshire, Warrington, Kenyon Hall Farm is so nice to go to. They do all sorts of things all year round for like strawberries and everything. And what's great is that where we went today, like that inside pumpkin area, you don't need tickets for. They do have an outside pumpkin farm, which I had tickets for Sunday and Thursday this week. But without the boys, like we didn't really need to go to the pumpkin farm at all. And plus they'd sold out. They actually sell out quite a few weeks in advance for the weekends, which is why I had the tickets booked for so early in October. However, obviously as Muslims, we don't celebrate Halloween. So I was just taking the boys really, well, they just like going to a pumpkin farm, like it's fun. And sometimes we get a pumpkin and we'll carve it with them, but more as just like a, you know, like a creative activity rather than anything to do with Halloween. So that's why I was happy going at the start of October with them. But I mean, there were so many families there that it is, I feel like that's the whole thing right now. And that's what I absolutely love, is that so much of the autumn season is not really based around Halloween so much anymore. And like even all of my kind of autumn decor that I have in the house, you know, it is all autumnal. And obviously being in the UK, you know, with the kind of cold days that start coming, the dark days that start coming with autumn, it's just nice to have that positive outlook on autumn with all of these kind of fun activities and the nice little cozy decor. And that's the reason that I like it as well. And of course, you know, with the pumpkins, it's like pumpkins do actually grow this time of the year in the UK and this part of the world. It's not like we're living in Australia where it's technically going into spring and you're still celebrating like autumn, Halloween, pumpkin season, and it's like nowhere, like pumpkins don't even grow that time of the year. I'm not quite used to this cooking with one hand thing just yet. I'm sure it gets easier as you get used to it. Think it'll get easier? Yeah, you're a heavy boy though, aren't you? You're a heavy boy. So I'm going to bring this vlog to a close. Me and the baby just have a solo afternoon together today. I think I might take him to a park. I definitely need another coffee, and there's a cafe near the park which does really good flat white, so I feel like it's worth the half-an-hour walk to go there, and hopefully he'll sleep as well. If you haven't watched this vlog to this point, then thank you so much. Please do give this video a like, drop me a comment to say hi, and subscribe if you are not. And then the next video will be from London, inshallah. I might do another house update after that, like a dedicated one, but then we will go on to Libya content. So if you are interested in that, please do stick around, because I think it's going to be a really interesting experience. Is there anything else we have to say? I feel like I always think of things that I'm going to say in the vlog, but actually when it comes to it, my mind just goes blank, and yeah, it's just so difficult to actually do it in the end, like around actual life. I do appreciate you guys watching the vlog, and I do really hope that as, you know, in a few months' time, as we start moving into our house, then things will obviously get a little bit more interesting as well. And that's the side that I really want to document, is kind of moving into a house that's not fully finished, and some more of our travels, hopefully, obviously, and also just, I guess, just general life, obviously, as a mum, as a Muslim, as a revert Muslim. Okay, we're gonna have lunch and we're gonna go out, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the day, whatever day it is that you are watching this, and I will see you in my next vlog, inshallah.